Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or hi if you're new. I'm going to start my November wrap up now because a lot of these books have to go back to the library today. Three of them are mine, four of them are library books that are due back today. So I'm going to show you guys what I've read so far and go from there. The first book I read in November was a reread, which was Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I was rereading these for preparation for Kingdom of Ash, which I do have, which is up there. If you guys can see that gold book at the top of the shelf, that would be Kingdom of Ash. But I haven't picked up the rest of the series yet, so I need to get a move on. But you all should know what this is about by now, because everyone's talking about it. This is about our main character, Selena Sordothian. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry. She's a prisoner in the mines in the world, and she is an assassin. But one day she gets taken out of the mines by the captain of the guard. And the prince wants her to compete in this competition that the king's having to become the king's assassin for so many years in exchange for her freedom. And she does. The next book I read was new to me, and that is Hunted by Megan Spooner. Now, I have read Megan Spooner's co-written book with Amy Kaufman, These Broken Stars, and loved it. I actually enjoyed this one. It's a 4. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. This is about Yevas. I want to say it's Yeva. It spells Yevas. And it's about her growing up from her father's old lodge, raised in the part of the city's highest case, and she still wants to put a bow in her hand. She is a hunter, and then when her father goes missing, Yeva sets out to find him, and then she comes across this beast. So I enjoyed it. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I can't wait to get the second one. The next book I read was also a reread for me. I do not own it yet, but I need to remedy that. Was Warcross by Marie Lu. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I really did enjoy it. This is about our main character named... What's her name? I can't remember her name. Why can I never remember? Amika. I can never remember these characters' names. And she is a bounty hunter in this world. And then during the game Warcross's opening ceremony, she accidentally hacks into it and is part of the ceremony. So, and then she gets the call from the creator himself to go to Japan and be a bounty hunter for Warcross to capture the main villain who's trying to destroy the game. So she accepts the job and goes to Japan, and the story takes off from there. I enjoyed it. There is romance in here, but it's not focused on the romance. It's focused on the game itself and the friendships that she makes while she's in Japan. So that was amazing. And then the next book I read was I finally read it. Finally got it. Warcross by Marie Lu. This is the sequel to Warcross. Wildcard by Marie Lu. This is the sequel to Warcross. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this one. This takes place where the first one left off, so I really can't say much about it. Although there's a big twist and a big reveal in this, and it's just insane. I really enjoyed it. And there has to be a third one the way this one ended. That's all I'm saying. Then I read one that might be a shocker to you all. I thought it was okay, maybe because I know the story, I know what happens, I know how it ends, and I thought it was okay. I gave this book a 3 out of 5 stars, and that book being Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. Yes, I know, I gave it a 3 out of 5, but in my case, I should have read it before I saw the movie, but I didn't. I watched the movie first, and I think it's because I listened to it on audiobook, but these chapters are really long. I still find the concept unique and the story interesting. I am going to continue with it and read Hollow City and the Library of Souls when I get the chance. But, yeah. 3 out of 5 stars. I still did enjoy it though. So, there's that. The next book I read was a graphic novel memoir. First memoir I've ever read. And I need to set you guys down. Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. And I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. It was the first memoir I've read, and I really enjoyed it, and that is Honor Girl by Maggie Thrash. Still can't pronounce the author's last name. This book is about a girl named Maggie, and she goes to a summer camp, and an all-girls summer camp, and she finds out she's coming to terms with her sexuality, and she realized she's attracted to girls and not boys. So it's about her coming to terms with who she is, how she is, and all of that. And things go kind of crazy this summer that she's in this camp. This one summer, she gets feelings for an older girl named Erin, and then things spiral out of control from there. I did enjoy it. I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. So there's that one. And the last book I read so far, seventh book I read this month, was also another graphic novel. I've never read this classic before because I really don't read that many classics anymore now that I'm out of school. But I picked the graphic novel up and I enjoyed it. It's The Little Prince by Jana Safar, and I enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and this is about the little prince right here. He is alone on his own little planet and with a flower, which is a rose, and then he finds out that the flower he's looking after is I want to say dying or sick, so he travels to all different planets to find a way to protect the flower that he's caring for. And it's interesting, it's cute. The artwork is a little strange, but I liked it. So 4 out of 5 stars for The Little Prince. And then I'm currently reading 2 books right now. The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. I'm almost done with that. Hopefully I can finish that today. And then I'm reading Brangzer, which is the 3rd book in the Aragon series. And I'm a little over halfway through that one. So hopefully I can knock those out soon. hopefully this week. And then you will see those in the part 2. I will combine these 2 videos. So this is part 1. Part 2 will come out at the end of the month. So maybe I can squeeze in another few more books. But that's it for now. And I will see you guys in part 2. Hey guys, so I'm going to tell you the last 2 books I read in November here really quick so I can get my November wrap up. Those 2 books being, I finished Brangsing Brangsinger by Christopher Polian, and I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I really can't say much because it is the 3rd book in the inheritance cycle, but I did give this a 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I have talked about it before, so, and I have a review up, which I will leave linked down below for you guys. So I gave this 4 out of 5. It's a chunker. And then the last book I read in November, which ended up being my 9th book, was Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. I really did enjoy this. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars as well. I really do want the second one. This one's based on 2 timelines, the past and the present. The past has a mysterious murder and kidnapping case involved, and that case was never solved. And then you forward it to the present, where our main character goes to the school where the murder and kidnapping take place, and when they get there, a few days later, one of their classmates ends up dead, and she wants to solve the murder from before and the one that just happened. And I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait for the second book. 4 out of 5 stars. That is all I read in the month of November. Let me know what you guys read, and I will talk to you guys later.